What do you think is your secret? Because after such a long career, it seems like you're even more creative than ever nowadays.
Well, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that we're never short on ideas, you know? So, it's always been, to a certain degree, it's always been that, the main composers in the band, musically, I'm saying the seeds, the riffs, the chordal progressions, everything. A lot of it comes from guitar. It's a writing instrument. Piano, it's a writing instrument. And that's not to say that us others are not involved, but that has always been the situation with Dream Theater, where John and Jordan are, with the writing instruments. So a lot of it starts, a lot of it develops there. And then it is the input of the others that also create where and how it ends up being. And, we all come in with seeds. We all come in with ideas, riffs, and everything like that. But I think really it comes down to that we're never short on ideas. Even with this album, there was so much material that that we came in with, and it was up on the easel board, and it just sat there, and we didn't do anything with it. And we go, we have it. We've got it documented, so we can go back to it. But we all know that by the time we go back into the studio to record another album, we'll have all these new ideas, and we'll be more, we'll gravitate more towards the new ideas than what we had. So, it just seems to be that's, one of the beauties of this band is that we've never sat there and looked at each other. What do you got? I don't know. What do you got? That's never been the situation. So, we're blessed in that sense, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands that don't release albums that often anymore. That it's like 5 years, 6 years periods. But with you guys, it's a totally different thing. Do you get bored with the old songs, or do you just have so much ideas?
Well, you don't get bored with the old songs. I mean, it's always something that you're going to be proud of, and a lot of artists they'll say, well, when I listen to that song now, there's things that I would change, but that's okay, because you keep continuing to grow and you look at things differently, and your perspective continuously changes with musically. But I think it's never something where we look back and we go, not proud of that. I'm not proud of that. It's always something that you go, well, no, we are proud, and I stand 100% still behind what we've done. But I think that as far as why we continue to want to record and do that, because, I think at this point we could probably just say, let's just go out and tour. People are coming out to hear this album, that album, these songs. But to us, it's more than that. It's like, no, the thing that keeps us going, the thing that really inspires us is being able to know that at some point we're going to once again go into the studio and create new music and really throw ourselves into that, which is creating in a creative environment, and you feel so invigorated by it. You feel stimulated, you feel alive, and you need that. I think that's human nature, that you constantly need to be challenging yourself and creating something new, or you become stagnant. You become complacent, and complacent is evil, I think, because that's not a good place to be.
Asenne on rock. Radio Rock.